Good afternoon, welcome to National Basketball Arena. We're just underway in the fourth and final game of the day. With an early foul called. It's the under 16 C girls final between Castlerea and St Catherine's vs Killybegs. It will be Killybegs Ola Carberry is going to the line for the first two shots. I'm joined for this one by Ireland under 20 men's assistant coach Jimmy Ward. Jimmy, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you keeping?
Very well. And as the first basket of the day goes in, Jimmy, Castlerea won the cup. What are we expecting today? A similar result, or could Killybegs cause an upset?
To be honest, Matt, I haven't seen much of Killybegs this year game-wise, but Castlerea was certainly looking to do the double again, especially with Sandra Keane, the MVP from the cup, back on the floor again for Castlerea today. Sandra Keane is off on that shot effort there.
So it's St Catherine's in red, Castlerea in blue, and it again is Carberry gets the first shot, but it will be Castlerea who come away with the ball. And Lisa O'Rourke opens the scoring for Castlerea.
Great defensive pressure by Castlerea early on here, Matt. It looks to be like in a 1-3-1 zone press.
So Hopkins to Keane. Baseline drive from Neary, and a foul called. It's gone against Ola Carberry. That'll be her first.
And Killybegs will probably want to make sure that Carberry stays in the game. She's probably one of the more physically imposing players on defense.
Long two from Neary, doesn't go, but rebounded by O'Rourke, I think it is. But again, another quick foul call. This time it's gone against Erin Van Gallagher.
The first shot from O'Rourke is off. Game's refereed today by Eindrick and the ever-reliable Tony Burke.
Physical contest there after the rebounds, but eventually ends up in the hands of Keane, who gets her first basket of the game, and it's 4-1.
Yeah, and you have to say that's 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in a row there for Castlerea, as Keane has the ball pushing up the floor.
Neary drives, this one doesn't go, but again offensive rebound from Castlerea, and back out into the hands of Hopkins, who decides to get to Keane. Keane with a long three, doesn't go, and it's rebounded into the hands of Ola Carberry, as it seems to have been for most of the game so far. Fury can't keep hold of the ball, and it will be Keane pushing for Castlerea again, and a travel. Yeah, travelling the baseline. So Jimmy, a good start from Castlerea.
Yeah, Castlerea looks to be kind of all over Killybegs a little bit there. They're putting pressure on them, making it difficult down the floor with the ball. And when they do, they're back on defense with them. So
and a basket there for Maeve Dorian. She cuts the lead to 1, 4-3.
And you feel if Killybegs can continue to get to the baseline there, rather with the ball, they can expose the weak one player at the back.
Neary can't make the long jump shot. It's Fury, the captain for St Catherine's, with the ball. Past the baseline, and Dorian tries for back-to-back baskets, but can't get it, and off to the races is Lisa O'Rourke. O'Rourke can't finish, and it's a very physical contest here.
Looking to grab a bit of the jersey on that there as well, man.
No foul calls, we'll play on. And the shot this time from Neary does go.
Great pressure again by
And a jump ball is called, and with the possession now, it will go to Castlerea.
Yeah,
They lead 6-3 early.
Holly Hopkins very active on defence there.
Killybegs very much letting Castlerea pass on the outside, and Hopkins eventually comes to O'Rourke, who will take a jump up, doesn't make it, and rebounded, and that'll be a foul on O'Rourke. And a fairly conservative start offensively from both teams.
Yeah, from both teams there. I probably would say that Castlerea are playing at a faster pace than Killybegs are at the minute. Killybegs clever on defence though, letting Castlerea pass the ball on the outside, forcing them to put up shots or heads. But yeah, tentative start by both teams.
Nice pass inside from Fury, but can't score. They'll get another chance here to Dorian, but again can't get it, but back into the hands of Aaron Bourne Gallagher. And eventually Hopkins ends up with it, but not easily, and it will be Bourne Gallagher that gets the ball back. And eventually bobbles out of bounds, but you can certainly see a way that Killybegs can score if they can start to make a few of those inside buckets.
Yeah, absolutely. If they can continue to attack the weaker inside baseline there of Castlerea, they definitely get baskets. Carberry there has a good bit of height on most of the Castlerea players there, so they probably look to her.
And a blocking foul called. That will go against Erin Bourne Gallagher. I think that's her second. Keaveney, as Castlerea aren't being allowed to penetrate inside the zone, so someone's going to have to take a long range shot, but again, a cheap foul is given away, and I think that's going to be the third foul. It is.
Yeah, and Bourne Gallagher can feel very lucky to pick up that foul there. It could easily be in travel at the same time.
So we'll take a time out here as Castlerea leads 6-3. So welcome back to the National Basketball Arena. 6-3 to Castlerea. Over St. Catherine's from Killybegs. And inside to O'Rourke. And O'Rourke, quick basket from the end line play. A bit of full court pressure here from Castlerea. And it almost ends up in a steal, but eventually turned over and out of bounds from Maeve Dorian.
Yeah, Castlerea putting a lot of pressure on there after the scores, and Killybegs working so hard to get the ball down the floor that when you get down there, their options are kind of limited.
Two from the top of the key. Doesn't go for Lisa O'Rourke, but grabs her own rebound. Pass goes astray, and that one's just bounced over the half-court line, so it'll be a backcourt violation, and it'll be St. Catherine's ball. It's into the hands of Andrea Fury.
She had Carberry at the back there, just didn't see her on time, but shot goes up, it's good anyway.
Andrea Fury makes a basket and cuts the lead to 3. Inside shot doesn't go, and again offensive rebound, and again it's O'Rourke.
Yeah, Castlerea all over them on the offensive glass there, Matt. Rebound after rebound.
Long range shot is good from Megan Keaveney. She makes that look easy. inside to Olakabi, gets the rebound there and puts it back up but can't make it, and eventually rebounded by O'Rourke for Castlerea, and she looks early down the court for Neary and Hopkins. And again, as Castlerea pass it on the outside, they're not being allowed inside too easily here.
Shot clock winding down here.
3 goes, and again offensive rebound, but a travel call before the foul occurred, so it will be St. Catherine's ball.
Yeah, they got lucky there, Matt, and from the game so far, St. Catherine's don't seem to be boxing out a whole lot on the defensive side of things.
Again, a bit of zone pressure here. Fine, open inside at the back. Sheena Doherty can't make it, it's tipped around. Still loose as the advertising hoardings go flying.
And Castlerea playing an aggressive style of basketball here. Their coach Joe Henry would be no stranger to hard basketball himself.
Hopkins keeps swinging the ball. Neary can't make a shot, and rebounded by Doherty. He's checked into the game for Killybegs. There she is again. Inside, but it's Carberry can't quite hold on to the ball.
Sandra Green held up at half court there. You'd have to say that Neary is probably the most active inside player for Castlerea. They seem to be looking for her to try and cut through that zone and get the ball into her.
Another long range shot from Lisa O'Rourke doesn't go, and with 16 seconds to go in this first quarter, it's 10-5 Castlerea, and it eventually bobbles its way through to Dorian, and Maeve Dorian makes the basket, cuts it to 10-7 as the clock goes down to 1. She'll have to let it go quickly. It's called good if it goes. It doesn't go, so at the end of this first quarter, it's Castlerea leading Killybegs on a scoreline of 10-7. So here we go, start the second quarter. Steal by Holly Hopkins. And again, St. Catherine sit back in this zone. But find inside. Lisa O'Rourke can't make it, and rebound by Fury. So Jimmy, give us a bit of encouragement for this second quarter.
Yeah, I think that Killybegs, if they're going to sit in that zone like that, Castlerea will have to look to get their baskets and transition up the floor, because once they get back in defence, they're not going to get inside looks. On the other end, Killybegs probably need to try and expose that back there in the 1-3-1 that Castlerea are playing right now, Matt.
So it's Andrea Fury, the captain of Killybegs, finds a little space down the middle, doesn't get it, almost rebounded by Doherty, but it ends up into the hands of O'Rourke, who can't.
Neary couldn't hold on that ball there. Good look ahead though. A good vocal Castlerea crowd in the stands as well, Matt.
Yeah, there's a big crowd here. There has been for most of the day for the various games. Well supported, the teams this week. Give and go doesn't quite work out from Maeve Doyen, and good defence that time from Neary.
Neary looks for the baseline.
Eventually gets the roll, so that'll be another 2 for Neary, and it's 12-7. Another turnover from Fury. This time it's in the hands of Lisa O'Rourke. Goes all the way to the basket, doesn't get it, and Fury gets the rebound. And perhaps a chance for Killybegs to get an easy basket. Nice drive from Maeve Doyen, but can't finish. Ends up in the hands of Sheena Doherty, but she loses possession. And back comes O'Rourke for another chance. And this time she makes no mistake on the fast break.
Yeah, she wasn't going to miss 2 in a row there after missing the first layup there, so she did sure. It looks like Castlerea are going to make a change shortly.
Bobbles around, good block shot there from Hopkins. Doesn't allow any space for Doyen, and into the game comes Suzanne White, and also into the game comes Laura Bannon for Castlerea.
Castlerea still very active on defence, getting hands up and hands on every shot there.
Carberry tries to find the recently checked in White, but she's well blocked. And O'Rourke again does a great job of getting to the basket, and O'Rourke has blown this lead open to 9 points.
Yeah, when Castlerea, or when Killybegs rather, the captains don't get back to that zone defence on time, Castlerea are able to cut them apart with drives to the basket.
Fury tries to find space, doesn't, and rebounded by O'Rourke, who has been the story of the game in the last few minutes. And again she goes all the way to the basket, and that's 3 baskets in a row as a timeout is called by coach Kathleen Keeney for St Catherine's. So it's 18-7 as we take a timeout. So it's a 9-point lead for Castlerea. It's inside, good basket this time from Orla Carberry, and cuts the lead back down to 7.
And Carberry working very hard in there. She has a nice finishing touch, and also showing she can pass around the basket as well.
It's a foul there. I think that'll be team fouls. No, apparently not. The cone is up. Oh, sorry, second quarter. They haven't put the cone down. Good drive from Neary, but good defence, and
excellent defence from Carberry there. Yes, she closed off that baseline. That
Suzanne White eventually gets it clear, and off to the races goes Nadine McGogan. And almost gets the basket, but eventually knocked away, and here comes Hopkins. Bannon, moment just passed the ball on the outside, can't find any space, but nice move from Lisa O'Rourke, and O'Rourke is really the offensive threat for Castlerea.
absolutely, she's very active going to the basket there. Castlerea happy to wait it out there on offense until they get the drive to the basket.
As Fury steps out of bounds, it will go back to Castlerea with an 11-point lead, 20-9.
Keane with long pass to O'Rourke, who thinks about it. Everton is dropping for her at the minute.
Fabulous first half for Lisa O'Rourke. She's really been the difference maker so far, as Fury throws up a shot but doesn't make it, and rebounded by Hopkins, who eventually, via the shin, gets it into the hands of Sandra Keane. Neary drives the baseline, but good defense again from White, and it's Fury with a chance to go coast to coast.
Yeah, and at the minute, Matt, St. Catherine's are making it easy for Castlerea on defence, because they're either going with one pass shot or a one-on-one to the basket, instead of maybe making them work a little bit harder on defence.
O'Rourke. Good hands from McGogan, and she's off the races. Can't finish, but well rebounded by Maeve Dorian. Hands up in the ends up in the hands of Suzanne White by Carberry, and it's White will go to the foul line for 2 shots, as we have a timeout call from Coach Joe Henry for Castlerea, as they lead 22-9. So it'll be 2 shots for White.
Just in a timeout there, I know his assistant coach Thomas Callan there urging his Castlerea players to stay vertical on defence rather than bailing them out with reaching. Calls the rebound here by Burke, who she could get the ball. O'Rourke rather picked from behind, she does.
She eventually managed to get in the hands of Fury. Finds a bit of space for Carberry. Carberry is fouled going to the basket, so she'll have a chance to earn 2 from the free throw line.
And assistant coach Thomas Callahan there for Castlerea, also a mainstay player for the Castlerea Kings down there. They play their basketball in the Shannon Side League. Thomas, a player I've often watched fly past me once or twice going to the basket. Second one is off for Carberry.
Just bubbles out from the shot.
Yeah,
Dorian.
Good interior passing there, Matt, but just couldn't get anything to come out of it.
Fury open the corner, finds a bit of space, nice step through, can't find the basket, and it will be O'Rourke. Hopkins takes a baseline 2, doesn't go, rebound Fury. She slows things down a little bit. With just a 2 to go in this first half, it's 22-10 to Castlerea. McGogan takes a 3. A couple of those will get them back into the game. Doesn't go on this occasion, and stolen in the end by Fannin.
Has to be said, St. Catherine's will have picked it up a bit. They're fighting for rebounds now. They're not making any easy options for Castlerea here.
Hopkins finds a walk on the foul line. Tries to find a bit of space. She does. Gets all the way to the basket. Can't finish, and it's rebounded eventually by Carby via Fury and back into the hands of Fury.
Castlerea packing the 1-3-1 defence very tight there at the minute, allowing nothing inside.
Walk steals that pass in the middle of the key. As we get to 1 minute to go in this first half, it's a 12-point lead for Castlerea. They'll be hoping to extend that here.
And for the second half, Matt, what do you feel St. Catherine's might have to do to try and pull back this lead a little bit?
Shots missed there. Really a lot of turnovers inside. Just make the simpler passes. There's a lot of offenses when they haven't got a shot off at all. They're just trying to keep in a little bit more space, you feel, and take their shots a little bit more from outside rather than trying to get inside too much. Maybe a little bit of luck is what's really needed.
Sandra Keane on the ball for Castlerea, back in the hands of O'Rourke. Hopkins runs the baseline.
So 15 seconds to go in this first half. Castlerea have dominated this first half. They lead by 12. We get 8 seconds. But a 24-second violation is called, and it will be one final chance for St. Catherine's to get a shot off with 6 seconds to go. Not sure they've realised just yet, but here comes Fury. I think she does now, and she lets that three go, and nearly goes, and that could have been a big one. So as the buzzer goes at the end of this first half of the under 16C final, it's Castlerea 22, St. Catherine's 10. So here we go, the start of the second half. It's Castlerea leading St Catherine's Killybegs 22-10. And Jimmy, what can you see St Catherine's doing to get back into this game in the second half?
Yeah, I think St Catherine's need to push the ball up the floor at the same pace that Castlerea are. Try and take back the tempo of the game a little bit here, but Sandra Keane is breaking on the floor very fast here. Just as you were saying, cut down on the turnovers, Matt. Start to control the boards a little more. Stop Castlerea's offensive rebounding. They could be back in this game. A lot of time left.
There we see one of those turnovers. Unfortunately, St Catherine's just haven't taken enough shots to give themselves a chance in this game. But good defense so far from Castlerea. And great offense from this young lady, Lisa O'Rourke. And she gets all the way down the lane again. But this time she can't finish. And Nadine McGowan.
Shot from Carberry is a bit long, doesn't go. In the hands of Sandra Keane again, pushing the ball on the floor. Fury picking her up early. Hopkins on the ball. Good defensive pressure there from Doherty there as O'Rourke tries the long two, doesn't come off. Rebound by Neary the far side. Back in the hands of Keane here. Shot is good there from Megan Cavini there for Castlerea. Keeps the scoreboard ticking over.
Well saved by Dorian, and Fury, nice footwork, gets the basket but doesn't get that little bit of luck, and rebounded inside by Carby, who can't finish. And it's baskets like that they really need in order to give them a chance in this game.
Yeah, St Catherine's struggling, like, apart from struggling to get shots, the shots they are taking are just having no luck, and they're kind of rimming in, rimming out.
Good hustle in the end from Maeve Dorian, and it will be St Catherine's ball.
Castlerea packed in good and tight there in the 1-3-1, making sure there's nothing, as it's picked off by that girl again, O'Rourke.
Good defense this time from Fury and Dorian. O'Rourke with a long range two, and nothing but net for O'Rourke as she continues her scoring spree.
Fury trying to dictate to her players. Great pass inside to Carberry, doesn't get it to go. Great rebound again by Neary.
Good defense from Dorian, doesn't want to foul, and an 8-second call made. Didn't get the ball out of the backcourt in 8 seconds, so it will be St Catherine's ball. Is into the game for the first time. Comes Emma O'Keaney.
And it just goes to show, Matt, that when St Catherine's Killybegs do put a bit of pressure on defence, they can get Castlerea to turn the ball over. So,
but there's a turnover themselves. Off the races goes Lisa O'Rourke, and she makes another right-hand layup, and it's 28-10. Good footwork from Fury, but again, great defense from Castlerea. Block shot from Hopkins, and a foul called on, I think, number 8, Suzanne White. But again, we see the full court pressure.
O'Rourke garnering the attention of two players, cleverly sides them.
Good defense from Carberry, forces the travel from Kieran Neary. And Jimmy, just in this court, a little bit more pressure defense from Castle Blaney, but they're struggling to score, in which case they're not eating this lead at all.
Yeah, that's it. Like, they're working very hard, but like as you can see there's Hopkins there. When they do get to the basket, Castlerea have recovered quite well. If they move the ball just a little shade faster, they will get the open looks, but at the minute they're just not seeing them.
Inside the Carberry, but again there's just no space inside, and it is going to take some outside shots to go, but Again, it's O'Rourke, goes all the way to the basket, and again it's O'Rourke that lays it up and in.
Yeah, at the minute O'Rourke is very, very productive on the offensive end. Being allowed to take it floor to coast. She picks off a steal here.
Great hands from O'Rourke, but this time she can't finish, and it's rebounded by O'Keaney. Somehow or other, O'Rourke gets back with it, and again, and a lot of contact in there, and a foul eventually called on Fury, and a timeout's been called by Coach Kathleen Keeney. She wants to talk over St Catherine's as they trail 30-10. So welcome back, 3:46 to go in this third quarter, and Jimmy, we see below us Coach Kathleen Keeney furiously coaching her team.
Yeah,
what would you be telling them in that little timeout there?
I think to keep the pressure on defensively, but offensively a bit more composure. Take the time when you do get the opportunity to shoot the ball, rather than just chuck it up at the ring.
Foul call, and that's gone against McGogan, I think it is.
Because as a coach myself, Matt, I'd rather see a good shot missed than a bad shot forced, if you get me.
Yeah, indeed. Unfortunately, won't get to neither. Just the turnover's killing them here, but here they have a chance as Dorian gets it to O'Keaney, but again the turnover kills him as she just loses the handle off her foot.
St Catherine's pressing up the floor here. It'll be a long 13 minutes on the leg just to continue with this, as they almost pick it off. They do, but it's backcourt violation, unfortunately.
Hard luck there from Emma O'Keaney. Nearly got the steal. And good pressure, but it ends up still in the hands of Sandra Keane.
Castlerea quite disciplined on offense here. They're not in a rush, they're not in a hurry. I suppose when you have a 20-point cushion, you can afford to be like that.
Rebounded by O'Keaney, who's done well since she came into the game.
Got away with a new move there, Matt, perhaps. Carberry goes strong to the basket.
Open shot for O'Keaney, and she gets her first basket of the game.
Sandra Keane garnering a lot of pressure here as the ball is passed over her head. Back in the hands of Hopkins here.
So it's 30-12. Long three-point shot from Sandra Keane doesn't go. Rebounded by Hopkins, and a travel as Fury will check back into the game.
Lisa O'Rourke also checking back in here. You can see the difference when she was off the floor there, Matt. There wasn't the same options offensively for Castlerea as Keane takes a break.
Yeah, and if you take out O'Rourke's layups, it would be a lot closer contest. But she's well into double figures here, mostly fast break points with a few jump shots chipped in. Here comes Carberry, finds a bit of space this time, inside to Carberry. Nice shot from Carberry, but again doesn't go, but good hustle from Bourne Gallagher. And it's a jump ball, no, it's not a jump ball.
Yeah, and that's much more productive from St Catherine's there with Carberry. A clever move inside there. Even though it didn't drop for her this time, it was probably the the best option so far we've seen from Carberry.
Good defence from St Catherine's, but still in the hands of Castlerea and Hopkins. Bannon from a foul line jump shot doesn't go. Rebound Carberry.
Carberry bringing the ball up, playing the point forwards position. Fury gets a pick by Lisa O'Rourke again, Matt.
Yeah, and she's too quick and powerful at the front of that zone for Castlerea, and she's made no mistake on the break and finishes for another 2.
Nice move by Fury, doesn't get it to go. Just to maintain possession here. Carberry in the middle.
Another block inside there for Castlerea. There have a lot of blocks in this game.
Yeah, it was a great defence by Neary there that time, getting her hand to block the much taller Carberry.
So just over 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. It's 32-12. Castlerea have led from start to finish. And they'll have one last chance.
Unfortunately, another unforced turnover there for St Catherine's. Nothing seems to be going their way today.
Ball's in the hands of O'Rourke. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Baseline shot doesn't go, but rebounded by Hopkins, and Hopkins registers another score as the clock ticks down. And the buzzer goes. It's Castlerea at the end of the third quarter, leading 34-12. So welcome back to the final quarter of this under 16C Girls Schools League final. It's Castlerea that are leading St Catherine's from Killybegs 34-32.
And barring a massive collapse by Castlerea, can you see St Catherine's coming back, Matt, or is it too far gone with only 7 minutes left here?
I want to say it would be a miracle.
I believe in miracles.
I'm sure that would cover it at the moment. With 12 points scored in 3 quarters, they would need to double that just to get on level terms here. But the one thing they haven't lacked is energy and enthusiasm the whole game long. So they'll keep going to the end of that, you can be sure.
Absolutely, both teams fighting hard there as they both struggle to box out and go for rebounds. But St Catherine's Killybegs comes up with this time Fury on the ball.
Just that front, that 1-3-1 with Lisa O'Rourke there has proved to be too much, and Fury does this time come up with a basket.
Yeah, Fury much more successful with a shot rather than the free throw layup there a few seconds previous, but good defense again here by Darren forcing O'Rourke to pick up the ball.
Perhaps this is the start of the comeback here. It will be some effort. But the one thing Castlerea won't do is rush, as Hopkins does. Banker 2. She hasn't taken many shots, but when she has, she's been Very successful.
Yeah, the bank is open today for Castlerea. Yeah, and Castlerea much more patient throughout the game here. As I said, probably when you have that cushion there, but with Coach Henry there, he'd be pretty calm man and would be able to keep things under control at the best times.
A jump ball, and it will be Castlerea's ball in the possession arrow, and into the game we'll check in Jerry Harkin.
As Neary checks out the first break she's had all game. O'Rourke on the ball for Castlerea, working hard as reach-in foul there from St. Catherine's.
So 36-14, 6:20 to go in this game.
Castlerea attempting to dribble out the press here. Works out this time for Lisa O'Rourke as she gets the ball on the floor.
Harkin from the corner doesn't go. Knocks out of bounds, and it will be St. Catherine's ball. Come off Tara Keane. Fury to the back, but Dorian can't hold on to it. And a timeout will be called by Coach Joe Henry. So 6:02 to go, it's 36-14. Welcome back. The ball is in the hands of Sandra Keane for Castlerea. As Kira Neary kicks it back out to Keane. And it's Tara Keane this time. Registers her first basket of the game and extends the lead for Castlerea.
A few fresh faces checked in there. Ailish O'Rourke also on the floor for Castlerea here. Shots up from Fury, gets it to go.
Fury's been unlucky today. She made some nice shots, but could have done with a few more going in. As on cue, she called for a foul. Should be her third. Harkin finds a little space, but again, good defense from Dorian.
Yeah, St. Catherine's still working very, very hard, even though they're probably quite tired. It's been pretty much the same five on the floor for most of this game here, Matt.
O'Rourke kicks it back out. Harkin and O'Rourke drives the baseline, but Carberry with some good defense gets the ball, and Fury gets all the way to the basket but can't get it, and O'Keaney misses the jump on and eventually rebounded.
Ailish O'Rourke making sure no one was getting that rebound there.
Foul off the ball called on Fury, and that's her fourth. And into the game, we'll check Clodagh McFadden for the first time for Castlerea. So Coach Joe Henry using all of his bench.
And with 4:55 left, even though the game perhaps out of reach, I think that St. Catherine's really needs Fury to stay on the floor here, Matt. And she's probably one of the more active players on both ends for St. Catherine's.
Yeah, to do with a couple more scores, as that will be the end of Fury. She's called for a push, and that'll be her fifth foul.
Yeah. a bit unfortunate. I would have thought there it almost looked like a travel from the view here, but the refs obviously had a better angle on it.
And that will be 2 shots as well. So with 4:53 to go, St. Catherine's in team foul, so every foul from now on will be 2 shots.
Kira Harkin steps to the line here for Castlerea. First one's a bit strong. Second one measured a bit better as it drops in for 39-16 lead in favour of Castlerea here.
And McGogan finds inside and eventually scores on a second attempt for Ola Carberry.
Good pressure here from St. Catherine's on the ball here as it's fired ahead to Eilish O'Rourke, puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Good defence again by Carberry getting back, forcing the turnover.
So the one thing St. Catherine's have done, they've kept their defence up for the game. Offensive being where they struggled.
Yeah, she was fouled on that there. As Keane came in a little strong after the shot block attempt.
So it'll be 2 shots and the crowd all of a sudden get on their feet.
The Icelandic clap that we've seen quite a bit of today. First shot doesn't go for second shot drops from McGagan there as Keane puts the ball on the floor, beating the press. O'Rourke back to Keane.
Good hustle.
Ola Carberry first on the floor to grab that ball as St. Catherine's break down the floor here.
McGogan can't make that shot and we are going to have a timeout call from St. Catherine's with 3:49 to go. It's 39-19.
And we're back in here with 3:45 left remaining here in the C final between Castlerea and St. Catherine's the Killybegs. First shot doesn't go there for Castlerea as the ball pushed ahead. Good defense by Lisa O'Rourke again, who picks up the foul from the St. Catherine's player there. She tried to break across half court. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. A nice way to get back into the game after sitting for a few minutes for Lisa O'Rourke. A few casual free throws here. As they lead 39-19 with 3:32 left in the fourth. First shot is a bit long, doesn't get it to drop. Second shot measured to perfection as it drops in.
So Walk by far top scorer in the game. Extends the lead to 21 points.
Ola Carby with a neat pass inside there. Well shepherded by the Castlerea defence. It'll be a jump ball in favour of St. Catherine's, Killybegs. You'd have to say Matt O'Rourke, probably Lisa O'Rourke, the most impressive player on display here today.
Yeah, without shadow of a doubt, just her speed up and down the court, being able to get the scores in a low scoring game. She must have at least 20 and the lead is 21, so if you take her layups out of the game, I think we'd have a much closer contest.
That's it, as Ola Carby working exceptionally hard still, and she has done throughout the game to force a turnover there.
Just 3 minutes to go in this one. It's inside McGogan, tries to find a bit of space but can't. Eventually finds Carby, and the basket is good.
Carby shoots the bonus free throw here. Bit strong off the glass, doesn't get it to go. Rebound again inside from St. Catherine's Killybegs. Carby tries the three here. Rebound Lisa O'Rourke.
2:39 to go. St. Catherine showing that they haven't thrown in the towel here, although the game is well out of their reach at this point. But off to the races goes Maeve Dorian, and Maeve Dorian makes it. And Jimmy, maybe we've seen a few more of those type baskets earlier on in the game. It could have been a different contest.
Yeah, absolutely. This game was really kind of closed off in the first quarter from Castlerea with their defence and their scoring ability, whereas St. Catherine's perhaps have left it a bit late in the day there.
And into the game for the first time comes Dervla Neal for St. Catherine's. And you see the full court pressure doubling up on Lisa O'Rourke, and it ends in a turnover. But again, as has been the case, they get one turnover but turn the ball over again, and it is in the hands of O'Rourke. And then Hopkins takes a long two, doesn't go, and almost kept in, but it's not, so it will be St. Catherine's ball at 40-23.
Yeah, Clodagh McFadden unfortunate not to get the ball. They keep it in play, let's say, worked hard but didn't get it to come off.
And McGagan gets around the outstretched arm of O'Rourke, but again, good pressure.
Fiona Kilkenny playing defence up top there for Castlerea, working hard too, as the ball is in the hands of Lisa O'Rourke again.
Nice drive inside from Fadden, but can't finish, and here comes McGogan. She looked to go all the way to the basket. She does, finds a nice gap, and she gets the roll, and another nice fast break point here, and all of a sudden 15-point game.
Lisa O'Rourke on the ball here, shepherded by two St. Catherine's players, gets across half court. Nice spin move inside there.
And this shot, rebound from Carby.
Laura Fannin a bit long on the shot there as it Holly Hopkins comes from behind to pinch that ball off McGilgan of St. Catherine's. Comes off the legs of a, and that's kind of indicative of the whole game, Matt, there coming off the legs of the Killybegs player there. Just nothing really happened for them today, unfortunately, look-wise.
No, the ball goes out of bounds there. Castlerea will empty the bench, and into the game comes Sandra Keane.
So 2 finals and 2 wins for Coach Joe Henry. A good productive year this year for him with Castlerea CS.
So as the clock winds down here, don't forget, still to come a full day of action tomorrow, starting at 10:30 live on the Basketball and YouTube channel. It's a 19A final, Koloshna Kiron versus Koloshna Pershig, and then at 12 o'clock it's PSN Baldoyle St Gerald's St Castlebar. 1:30 under 19C is Coloshna Torfit versus St Joe's Charlestown, and then finishing the day tomorrow at 3 o'clock is Prescastle Island, the under 16A final against Skull Coistry from Portlaoise. So as we get down to 7-6 seconds, as a foul is called. Jimmy, good time for you to just tell us who's your MVP for the game.
Without a doubt, like, there was good players on both sides, but Lisa O'Rourke was a million miles apart from most of the players on the floor today, Matt. And on the opposite end, I'd have to say that Orla Carberry was probably or Stephen Fury, the two players that were most dominant for St Catherine's of Killybegs, but as I say, in a day when nothing worked out for them.
As they get that one to drop, with just 6 seconds to go, it's 40-28. And the scoring really picked up a little bit too late for Killybegs, as they made it quite close in the end, and a 10-point lead. But as time runs out, the under 16C All-Ireland League winners, Castlerea, as they've beaten St Catherine's from Killybegs on a scoreline of 40-30. Stay with us for the presentation. We'll be turning the sound off, unfortunately, due to the music, but please do stay with us and watch the presentations. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.